Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Today, going to go over something a little bit different. Got some Maker's Mark here. This is the 2023 BEP. Looking forward to this. Found this at one of my favorite places, Maple Party Shop. You know, Matt and Danny and Linda and the whole crew out there do an amazing job. So it was my first stop back actually today at lunch. I went to go by and see what was available. Had some really interesting bottles. Got this one and said, I've been wanting to try this for a little bit to see what we got. You know, Maker's Mark is a Kentucky bourbon. And I think it's going to kind of hit the marks on some of the things that I like just by kind of reading what it's saying on here. Then it's going to pull more of the wood sugars, lower entry proof at 110 proof, so you'll get more maybe of that the cask flavors and things like that. Very excited to hear about that. Also, yesterday we had the winner for the Jack Daniel samples, William Hall. Still waiting to hear from you. Maybe you sent something on email this afternoon I just haven't seen yet, but looking forward to getting those in your hands. And for those that watched the long video yesterday, there was something in there for you to put in the comments if you were interested in doing maybe a comparison on some things in the future. But I'll leave that up to you to determine and find that. I hope all you fathers had an amazing Father's Day. I hope all you people that have had amazing fathers in your life, I hope you were able to celebrate with them. My biological father wasn't really a part of my life since the age I was 3. But I had a gentleman step in. He's been my father, my dad, since I was 3, and it was good to spend a little time with him yesterday. I can't say enough good things about him. It takes a special human being to step in and be a dad for a child that maybe biologically wasn't yours, but it was put in your heart that you wanted to be there and help guide and raise that child. And it says a tremendous a lot about you. There's actually something I read today by a gentleman by the name of Dave Hay, and that he nailed it dead on the head about the love of a child that's maybe wasn't biologically yours, but was always your child. So great piece I read on that today. Looking forward to this upcoming weekend. We have the Bourbon Drop in Alabama. Got some amazing options there. My brother-in-law actually won, like, I think the 24th spot. And you know, he sent me a list, and he's very generous. And he said, "Hey, look at some things you might be interested in. Let me know." So I'm definitely gonna look at that list and tell him, "Hey, these will be the priorities I would be looking after." You know, get them for yourself, but if you just don't happen to want them, I'd be glad to take them. So, you know, looking forward to that. Looking forward to get the final bit of the results from the 12 blind samples. Should be getting that tonight. Put something together for that this week. I've had some very funny comments, and I just want to see where everyone kind of goes with this, because it just shows you the difference in the way that people taste things. Some people you'll have a very similar palate, and others you'll just be different, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think it's funny, some of the comments and some of the things and what they thought of it. Some of them, you know, fit right in my wheelhouse, and others are like, "Wow, okay, well that's really cool for you. Maybe I'm missing the mark on something, or maybe they just like something better than I do." Nothing wrong with that either. Looking forward to starting to see some of the in the area. A friend of mine, Jeremy's been hunting really hard. He's been able to pull in quite a few of the Jack Daniels barrel proof ryes. So he did some heavy hunting over the weekend, and I think that we've got something worked out for a trade where I can get one of those in the future. So looking forward to sampling that out and trying that out. And I hear there's some other opportunities coming up, so looking forward to that. But let's get to this Maker's Mark. Like I said, this is the 2023. Is the BEP coming in at 110.7. So this should be right in the wheelhouse of where I really like my proofs in that 110 to 125 generally. I always like deeper flavors, and I tend to get that in my personal experience with, you know, a higher proof of bourbon. Right off the nose, I'm getting a lot of brown sugar, getting a little bit of cinnamon, getting a little buttery quality there too. Getting some oak in there, getting some vanilla in there. It's pretty viscous too. You get a lot of nice thick coating oils coming down the glasses on that. Really, really liking to see that. Not a whole lot of ethanol on there. Get a little bit of ethanol, but not a whole lot of ethanol. But it smells like something that I would really like, something nice and sweet. That has got a really, really nice mouthfeel to me. It's the first drink of the day. It's 110 proof. It just kind of sits on your tongue. I'm getting the brown sugars. I'm getting a little bit of orange in there, getting a little bit of the cinnamon in there. I'm getting some of the oak on the back. It's got a little bit of spice, but not overwhelmingly spice, not burning you up. Me, just the first impression was the mouthfeel was fantastic. And that second drink, I'm getting a little bit more of the sugars coming through. So first thing that hit my palate on that second was that nice pop of the brown sugars. So that was very nice. I would say this is probably about a medium finish. It's not super long. It's not short at all. I'd say this is just right in the medium finish range on this. The thing that just really has got me on this is that at 110 proof, it's for me, it's drinking under proof. I mean, I'm thinking this is probably 95 to 100 proof. It's really drinking under proof for me. And you got to remember too, I've been kind of away from bourbon for about a week. I did some videos and had it set up and stuff. But when I was in Italy, there was nothing really high proof drinking there. I mean, I had some great wines, I had some other things there, but I wasn't around a whole lot of bourbon. But this coming in here at 110 proof after being away for about 9 days, it's not burning me up, not blowing me up. It's got a great mouthfeel. I think that's the thing that I'm really taking out of this is this reminds me of what really a bourbon should be. I mean, you get your vanillas, you get your sugars, you're getting your oak in here. You're just something that you can sip on and enjoy, and it's not blowing you up. So very impressed with the Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark has been one of those bourbons that I've always enjoyed, and I really like some of the stuff that they've done recently. And this right here is fitting in my profile of stuff that I really like. Yeah, it's one of those things too that sometimes you get something that's got a lot of flavors, but maybe are just not right. To me, I think that it's very difficult to get something that's it's got 4 or 5 really strong characteristics and flavors, but they blend very well, and it just feels good to drink it. And that's exactly what you're getting with this. You're getting something that it may not have a lot of the rye spice, or it may not have all these extra fruits that are going through it, but it's something that when you drink it, it's like, I've got a great bourbon here. And I wouldn't say great, but I mean, it's a very good bourbon. Something you can say, when I sit down and drink this at the end of the night, I know what I'm getting. I know all the characteristics are going to be very strong. The flavors are very strong. I know what to expect out of the profile, and I'm definitely enjoying it. So for me, it's something I'm definitely enjoying having on my bar. I'm sure I'll be doing some Maker's Mark stuff in the future, and maybe you'll have some opportunities for your bar as well. But Monday, first day of the week's over. Monday's in the rearview mirror. Tuesday's tomorrow. Looking closing in on. I mean, it's you guys have just grown this channel so much. Thank you so much. We're less than 100 for 750 subscribers. Had some great thoughts and great feedback on people. Maybe getting a sample pack, maybe getting a double oaked pack, maybe getting a bottle of one of the store picks from this area. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing when we get to 750, how that's going to fare and who's going to get that. But you all have an amazing night. thank you for joining the channel and making this so successful. You are absolutely the best part of this channel. Cheers.